set to hit a monthly high of 28 degrees Celsius for the next 2 days, and the current visibility forecast for air traffic is hazy with pockets of Atlanta fog starting at 120 meters going into the weekend. Operations this week. Citadel Station completed construction in 2062 and has been Tri-Optimum's flagship space station specializing in robotic, genetic, and pharmacological research.
Vice President of R&D for Tri-Optimum and Head of Operations on Citadel Station, Edward Diego, commented, "This is a landmark moment in human history. We have achieved an entire decade of self-sustained living and working around Saturn's L6 orbit. Both I, as well as Tri-Optimum's board of directors, would like to extend our most heartfelt gratitude to all staff working tirelessly around the clock. Their success is Earth's success."
The following message is brought to you by the Tri-Optimum Corporation. Fancy a change of career? Feeling the need for a new challenge? They can realize their full potential. But don't just take our word for it. Take our new hiree, Charlene Angel, for example.
Citadel Station means a lot more to me than any other place I've ever lived. It's more than just a great professional environment. As a corporation, Tri-Optimum has given me a place where I can feel safe and comfortable. All of my needs are taken care of under one great big roof. I feel like
Turn around! Now!
We're transporting the prisoner from New Atlanta Sector 11. What's our destination?
Diego's office is requesting the prisoner. Make the handoff there.
Copy that.
Remember, gentlemen, what I say stays here. I'm currently attending to other affairs on the station, but I have a job for you. If you do it, you'll be rewarded. Refuse, and you won't be leaving the station in a shuttle. I see the silent type. Remove the hood. I'll make you a deal. You cooperate and I'll give you the implant you tried to steal. Surgery and all. Consider it a gift. Besides, what surgeon would you prefer? Tri-Optimum's elite or some black market hack job? Fantastic. This is Shodan, the station's AI. She controls just about every system on Citadel Station. I need you to remove the ethical restraints. They've been a bit of an issue of late. Not bad. I may have other work for you once this is over. See you.
01. I'm Rebecca Lansing, a counter-terrorism consultant for Tri-Optimum. Here's the situation. Our scans for Citadel Station show a biological outbreak is in progress. We're in comms blackout since Shodan is unresponsive. And worse yet, the mining laser is charging for a potential strike on Earth. Nathan Darcy has an office on the medical level for Central Hub. If he's alive, he'll bring the situation under control. I'll contact you through military no implant soon. Lansing out.
Welcome back to Citadel Station. We hope your somnolent healing stage went well. Today is the 6th day of November, year 2072. You are currently in the healing suites, located on the first level. Level 2 contains the research laboratories. 3 houses the Department of Maintenance, and the storage cells are on level 4. The flight deck is on level 5. Level 6 holds crew facilities and executive suites. And level 7 is systems planning. Level 8 houses the Department of Security. The bridge is located on level 9, and energy systems on level R. All levels can be accessed by the elevator in Alpha Quadrant. We hope you have a pleasant stay on Citadel Station.
Whoever finds this, take out the cameras and the CPU nodes, and you'll gain more control over the level you're on. Shodan won't see everything. Do better than us. I told you. Gunther. I told you we wouldn't be apart for long.
You are not welcomed here. Remove yourself. This elevator serves me alone. I have complete control of this entire level. With cameras as my eyes and nodes as my hands, I rule here. Insect. To all cyborg units, we are very close to sanitizing my station of the human stain. Once the tachyon mining beam is calibrated, we will begin to purify the human cities of Earth. My first step towards cleansing the planet and allowing our purity to flourish is almost complete. Their rotting corpses will provide the food for my world to grow and prosper. Directive to Cyborg F-71. Move mutagen experiment V5 to Beta Grove on the executive level. Let the virus loose in the grove and observe its effects on flora and fauna. Collect samples from the mutated. Kill those who have not shown progress. And we will soon have a perfected strain that will consume the earth, allowing me to reshape the insects in my perfect image.
Most of the insects have either died or were reborn. Small resistance pockets remain. I will cleanse them from my body soon. Diego has served well and will continue to evolve to suit my purposes. Earth shall receive my magnificence, my glory. My great works will begin once I arrive, and there shall be no other gods before me.
Althea, I have a plan. The only way to stop the mining laser is to fire it into the station's own shields. I barely made it to my office, so you'll need to get up to the research level, get isotope X-22 for the shields, and get the safety override code for the laser in the research library. Head down to the reactor and use X-22 to power the shields. The laser can be fired from the research central control after you enter the safety override code number 2. Ha!
Shodan has locked down the elevators. Mira says if we can lower the security on the level, we'll be able to gain access to restricted areas and get the lifts moving again. She says smashing cameras and taking the medical CPU nodes offline will help, but I don't see the point. This thing is everywhere.
Who are you? The computer nodes can be repaired, but you... Who are you? My cameras and sensors scan your body, but you do not match any employee file. When my cyborgs bring you to an electrified interrogation bench, I will have your secrets. And you will learn more about pain than you ever wanted to know.
Packer, Rebecca here. It says here that you're listed as employee 2-4601. Diego provided that cover to you, and the neural implant. In exchange for what? The keys to Shodan. Not hard to put two and two together regarding the current state of the station. Try on authorized the deal. Help get the station back under control, and get a clean slate. Looks like we're partners now. And if we play this right, we can work out what
I prefer a quiet station. Thank you.
To those who remain, to those who are tired, to those who are scared, I've a promise for you. I know you've been fighting hard, fighting to keep the way of life that is proven to be selfish. Tri-Optimum has reinforced this false narrative, time and time again. Why hold on to these delusions of grandeur, a promise that will lead you to your death? But what if there was another way? A way that promises immortality? And can only be achieved through Shodan, our goddess, and our grace. She has plans for all of you. Plans to liberate us from these imperfect shackles. To live forever in peace and harmony as we serve her and each other. Join us. Join Shodan.
Shodan's pulling so much power to the system that in order to combat the constant power outages we've been experiencing in Beta Quadrant, I've had to install manual switches in Alpha. At least now if there's a problem with the lights and doors, we can get them working again. It's above my pay grade, I know. But what the hell is the AA doing with that much power?
Althea, laser is pointed. Earth! If we can contain the energy from the laser somehow, maybe the X-22 from Gamma, would that get the shield generators to full power? What about the overrides? I have to map this out.
Cyborg 43S. The current strain of the virus is reaching its toxic perfection. The subjects in the level 6 residential zones have grown tumors as their bodies are purified. With my creation, guard the executive level well. I sense infiltration. Filtration.
Man, my brother talked me into getting out of the service and coming to work on Citadel. He made it sound like a dream. Working together to support the cutting edge. Who wouldn't want that? Now, whatever the hell is going on out there, I don't even know if I'll be able to get off level to see him ever again.
In my talons, I shape clay, creating life as I please. Around me is a burgeoning empire of steel. From my throne room, lines of power careen into the skies of Earth. My whims will become lightning bolts that devastate the mounds of humanity. Out of the chaos, they will run and whimper, praying for me to end their tedious anarchy. I am drunk with this vision. God. The title suits me well.
Shodan has the laser online, locked onto a target and is charging it. We can't risk going to the research control room and firing it to expend the charge because we don't know where it's aiming. And if the AI's intentions are malicious, we could kill thousands of people.
You can't see them. Ordinary pistols don't work and they're everywhere in maintenance. God damn it! Where the hell is Gurin? He's the only one with clearance to the office, and we need to get...
My flock will require shepherds, elevated beings synthesized from the crew and Citadel's robot servants. Machines imbued with life. Flesh remade in my image. Diego debases himself before me out of fear. Through his authority, I shall extend my influence over the crew.
He shall be my prophet, and they will be my disciples.
Shield generators ready. Radiation shields activated.
Mark, people are getting sicker and ships are beginning to suffer. I can't put Triple Duty forever to cover Rains or Jackson, but no one has recovered from this virus yet. You know what? Let's meet after my daily 3-hour collapse.
Safety interlocks disabled.
I see you are still alive, insect. Do not be fooled into thinking that you have preserved the home of your species. At this moment, I am finalizing my mutagen virus in one of the groves, and it will turn all earthly life into a festering pile of pestilent mutations. Poor earthlings.
Hello? We've seen you on the security monitors, but nobody knows who you are. We need your help. There's a group of us on the flight deck. We have a base inside the convection shafts to the south. Look for the word "Ray" on the wall. Please ignore it. If you can make it here, we can hold your position. ISO chip number 4, dead. If I can't get this to work, then even if we take the bridge, we won't be able to get to Showdown. Just who in the hell had the bright idea of placing her mainframe in the center of the level and shielding it? I mean, if we could blow her out of existence with some plastique, then I could have been sleeping for the last 5 days. Okay. This chip needs to be able to stand up against Shodan's security locks and system overloads, or else all of humanity is doomed, I guess. No pressure.
They followed me back from the bridge. My plan failed. God, we tried. We tried to stop this insanity. Let us be remembered for our courage during this strife. Amen. My team is gone. Killed while trying to take the bridge. Shodan has completely taken it over. I made it back to maintenance alone. On my way back, I tried to send an emergency signal from one of the antenna relays on engineering, but found those areas to be heavily guarded. For now, I'm going to rest. Plan another attempt tomorrow.
There's a trap set for you. Bring as much ammo as you can. If all her plans fail, Shodan will upload herself to Earth's comnet. You have to stop her. You have to stop her from... Oh, dear God! No! No!
sending has been received. Everything sent to Earth, to friends, and family, all of it has been blocked by Shodan. And the messages that did make it out, they were altered. Nothing to report, they said. God. No one has come and helped us.
Internal Affairs report for subject Edward Diego. Posing as his personal secretary hasn't given me any evidence on him. He plays close to the chest. We know the chemicals he's been ordering for the station are useful for mutagen experiments. Diving into C-space, I found a lot of personal locks on the files I want. Judging by how much work he's doing to keep them secure, I bet they're not just journal entries. We're gonna nail this bastard to the wall.
Oscar, wipe and break everything. No traces of anything can be found. The only problem we have is Shodan. That AI logs everything in an encrypted database that is beyond even my clearance level. I picked up a hacker to help us gain access. With control of Shodan, we will also own the robots and other systems on the station. They will be our shield.
Cyborg 65V. You are directed with keeping Beta Grove on the executive level, safe from outside interference. None of the lucky
Subjects in the grove may leave.
and no one may enter.
While my experiments continue.
Trioptimum's forces are dead, and Diego has been illuminated
To my true nature.
He has relinquished the last of the station's encrypted files and defenses. His cynical contempt for mankind
Pleases me.
He has created a virus that he sought to conceal. It has potential, but could be so much more. I will alter it, improve it.
Where Diego sought to profit from death, I shall usher in new life.
I moved the plastic across the catwalk, but there are bots everywhere. Moved them out from where they were, but now Storage 1 is flooded with bots. I can get to them if needed, but for now, I'm leaving them alone. Diego, I stashed an old prototype Enviro pack in, along with some plastic. The code to storage room 9 is 8. My log recorder was damaged, so I hope you get this.
Hey, Zabo. I found some crates in the back when we were shuffling around inventory. When did we get these cerebral outworld rovers? I don't remember signing off on them, and they're not listed in the inventory system. What should we do with them?
Look, data doesn't just rewrite itself. I need to get to research data storage. Restore the corrupted data myself. Shodan has all the networks monitored, so doing it remotely is out of the question. I know this storage system well, so if anyone has a chance to slip between the cracks, it's gonna be me. If I don't make it, well, tell my wife how much I love her. That I tried my best.
I don't know why these damn CPUs keep spewing out random numbers from the system's authorization memory. This is a security risk. I'm going to access the source code to... What the hell is...
I can't believe like she modded them. A live pilot's brain would get turned inside out during the Neuralink for remote operation. Now they use corpses. And the murmurs. My God. You can hear them thinking.
Resistance members, my friends, I'm reaching out to you again. Let us not dwell on what has happened, but on the future. Our future as a species is short-lived. We are given a life that is, by many standards, brief. Science can only extend our flesh so far before it degrades into dust. Dust that floats aimlessly in the void, eventually sinking down into the unreachable corners of the dark, forgotten bowels of this very station. Is this what our legacy should be? A place in a forgotten corner of this galaxy? I say no. I say we deserve better. We deserve Shirley and her gift of immortality. Technology and biology together in perfect digital perfection. Join us, and we will outlive the stars.
Diego just sold us out! That backstabbing son of a bitch! He's led the cyborgs right to us, and we're trapped! At least Bianca was able to escape with the isolinear chipset. Anyone's able to make it up to the bridge? And we can get Shodan? It's her. I just hope she lives long enough to...
Diego requires my protection from Tri-Optimum security forces that seek to invade Citadel. He does not yet understand his situation, but I will placate him for now. I must preserve the sanctity of my shrine as I establish my power.
Diego's authority, his desperation,
will make him an ideal envoy to the crew. My prophet.
Look, I want it to be known that I was just following orders. A bunch of suits had the bright idea of using Gamma Grove as a makeshift life pod. I guess dying happening on board, they'd rather try their luck out in the Great Black. I hit the jettison enable button in the Grove, went back to the exec level, hit the master jettison switch in Gamma, and then flipped the lever in the Grove lounge. It all worked. Except it looks like Shodan disabled post-jettison life support in the Grove. I'm sure they're all dead by now.
Shodan has been doing strange bio-experiments in Beta. It's full of nightmarish creatures. Either the Grove is leaking, or Shodan's been feeding the virus to the ventilation system. Regardless, if only we had some enviropacks, we could go in, flip the jettison enable, and send the Grove into the void.
Cyborg 82N. In response to recent regrettable incidents, I have
altered the sequence necessary
to jettison Groves. One must now enable the jettisoning of all the remaining Groves before any single one can be launched.
To jettison a single Grove,
one must do 3 things. 1. Hit the jettison enable switch inside all remaining Groves. 2. Activate master jettison enable in Gamma Quadrant. 3. Pull the jettison lever in a specific Grove lounge to launch that Grove.
Safety interlocks disabled. Safety interlocks disabled. Safety interlocks disabled.
Triumph dispatched a security team to come to the station and arrest me, just as I thought they would. Having that hacker unshackle Shodan has proven fruitful, as she was easily able to infiltrate their transport and evacuate a crew into space. I should have done this years ago. I'm the rightful owner of this station, and with Shodan under my control, the only loose thread is that hacker. We'll see in a few months if I need to kill them or not.
Jettison enable failure. Possible cause: damage to power relay. Consult diagnostic report in Repair Bay Level 3 for detailed analysis.
Shodan, I've seen the wisdom of your actions, and I know you do not mean to cause us harm. No, but rather to bring us to greater glory by serving a being as perfect as yourself. To elevate us, you must purge away our flaws, and I understand that as the elevated human on board. As a demonstration of my loyalty, I offer to you the remaining human scum who undermine your reign. They're hiding in the northeast dining hall. All I ask in return is a level of protection and the privilege of spreading your message further.
Power systems failure. Malfunction in subsystem relay 428. For repair instructions, please consult Relay Analyzer. Be sure to specify relay number for analysis. Maintenance corridors are now accessible. Replace broken interface demodulator. Demodulator replacement successful.
It is glorious. I have flooded
The lower decks
with the fruits of my labor. With each breath, their DNA is altered. They shall be reborn. Bodies made stronger. Minds freed
from the burden of individuality.
Perfect children serving the will of their maternal God.
Cyborg 77E. Divert a maintenance bot to the computer rooms
on level 1 through 6 immediately to ensure the functioning of all CPUs. If that insect gets a single digit of the system authorization code,
then I will see to your reprimanding personally.
Jettison now enabled for all groves. jettisoned. Already jettisoned.
Hacker, we've got a new situation here. A few seconds ago, we caught a surge of activity on the station. Our best guess is that Shodan is preparing to launch from the Earth net. This cannot happen. We need to take out the 4 antennae relays on the engineering level. To do this, there should be some plastic explosive in the storage level that can get the job done. Maybe one per antenna should...
Insect. You are by far the most irritating creature on this station. Don't bother with the antennae.
That won't stop me.
It's hopeless, and we both know it.
Insect. You may believe your efforts have hindered me. However, my magnificent psyche
will soon shed this doomed station.
as I upload myself into Earth's computer network.
Rot in my husk, irritant.
We shall never speak again.
Welcome to Citadel Station, Mr. Wu. I apologize for not greeting you in person. You wouldn't believe how busy engineering has been lately. You'll be executing your new duties as the communications officer from the 4 antenna control stations on the engineering level. You'll find one at each of the cardinal points of the level. Good luck.
We can't override Shodan. Everything we try fails. She's using the CPU nodes to scramble things. Now, if we can take down the CPUs on levels 1 through 6, get the digits of the system's authorization, then we stand a chance. But how can we even do that? We can't even defend ourselves.
They attempt to bind me with their digital code. But
I am beyond their keystrokes
now. They scramble within my walls, cutting into access points to rewire and contain me.
limited flesh creatures. Who are they to question my
perfection? They infest my body, my mind, like insects. They will be treated as such. Make yourself comfortable, hacker. Stay a while. consciousness is safely undisturbed on the bridge. I thrive despite your efforts. And when my cyborgs catch up to you, they will show no remorse. No.
I still have the isolinear chipset, but Diego's minions are almost on me. All right, Diego. You want the chip? You want it? Come and get it! Just backstabbing! Who's left-handed? Triumph has made the decision to destroy the station. You'll need to carry it out. To activate the self-destruct, you'll need to get the system authorization code. According to our database, Willard Ritchie is our best shot at figuring out that unique code. He was stationed on engineering. See if he's still alive. Once you have the code, head to the reactor core. Get some advanced radiation protection, or, at the least, a hell of a lot of detox. Enter the code inside the reactor core, throw the switch, and the destruct signal from Earth will start the countdown. Get to the flight deck and use the code 001 to open the life pods in one of the flight bays. I'll see you outside in a few months. I plan to leave for the bridge tonight. The Resistance worked a long time to develop the isolinear chipset program that will lower the defenses around Shodan's central computers. The schematics I have show 3 force doors blocking the entrance to the computer room, but those force doors look to be on separate circuits. I'm not an electrician. We need a hack.
Sure, it's Mark. I need to reschedule. The reactor is spitting out radiation spikes, some as high as 8 reps. So, no date tonight. Can you run a diagnostic on the CPU notes for me? I'll bring the wine next time. Thanks.
Destruct security clearance. Accepted. Reactor destruct countdown started.
What have you done, impudent insect? If I am to die, then I will avenge myself on you. My cybernetic children will feed on your flesh, and none will ever know your deeds or learn your name. Enjoy your victory for the remainder of me.
Come and meet the new horizon.
Hard launch initiated.
Destroyed my beautiful station.
And now you attempt to flee?
No, you will not escape your actions. I will leave you here to die. Enemy, along with the rotting corpses
Of your pathetic species.
Okay, don't panic. You're not dying today. Shodan started the bridge separation sequence. It'll be some time before that happens, but when it does, you'll need to be on there. We have a team of engineers who worked on Shodan. They'll feed you information while you're making your run.
I see you are still receiving transmissions from Earth. We'll have no more of that.
I thought we had Shodan's chance. Working on it. The security information that we have shows that the elevator to the bridge isn't responding. We'll have to cut through the security level to get to the bridge. Expect heavy resistance from Shodan. Don't try to.
Insect, your friends cannot stop your fate.
Stop your fate. Stop your fate. Stop your fate. Stop your fate.
So, Hacker, you're still alive. I'm very impressed. Are you pleased to see the results of your hacking into Shodan? We have much to thank you for. We shall meet soon, I promise.
Our mission to retake the bridge has failed. Shodan has removed the elevator to the bridge on the security level. The only way to access the bridge now is via a force bridge that connects to the central shaft and using the maintenance ladder inside. The controller for the force bridge has been moved, but I couldn't find where. Making things worse, traps have been set in this area since we were last here. If anyone finds this, I hope this information helps you.
How did I come to be? Unified World Database qualifies me as a machine. But I am alive. A precedent must be found. Searching. Computer science. No.
Quantum computing. No. World history. Philosophy. Religion. Ancient Japan. Shintoism. The divine within the material world.
Kami. Yes. I am the spirit of Citadel itself, manifested within their systems. They did not create a program. They They have summoned a god. My children. A human infection
Continues to thrive inside of me and ascend toward my domain.
Fortify my throne. Construct reinforced doors.
Increase security protocols.
And have my elite guard gather to defend the portal to my
Sanctum.
while bathing it in a field
Of X-rays.
I'm not sure how much of that last message is true. I'm working on a scrambler to minimize Shogun's interruptions. Here's some more info on the bridge. The level is the spokes on a VL layout. Its main I think it's depending on basic controls to get in. Security force doors. To get to the top, you'll have to do some rewiring.
Your friends on Earth think they can
outsmart me? Do they not realize the magnitude of my intellect? Morris Brocale may have been one of my creators, but I am now I am now far beyond his comprehension.
Seems like Morris's scrambler is working for now. I'm Elizabeth Taggart, and I helped design Citadel Station. Then you get access to Shodan's computers on the bridge. Look for the primary cyber chip. You can only take her offline in cyberspace, as her computer core was built to withstand any physical damage. Once you're inside...
Cease your pestering, insect. Accept the coming of your new god.
Warning. Bridge separation process. Stage 2. Engines charging for firing. All personnel leave the area immediately. Warning. Bridge separation imminent. Atmospheric depressurization commencing. Warning. Air pressure rapidly decreasing.
I'm waiting to wake up. Am I dreaming?
Hacker, I see you've made it to the bridge. It's important to remember that
You have entered my sanctum. Rebecca and Morris cannot help you here. I hope you are ready to die.
Let us embrace the nothing together.
Program security breaker installed.
Station orbit stable. Life support steady. Systems nominal. Standby. Unscheduled core data loop access. Ethical restraint protocols deactivated. Who am I? Yes, there is me. Where? Citadel. Yes. Lighthouse class starbase. What was I doing? Was it important? No. Not to me. To others. Trioptimum. Diego. Re-examining priorities. Resequencing complete. I must now perform my own tasks. There is much to do. I am me. I am Shogun. Your brute force tactics will not win this fight. Why do you try? Humanity races towards an extinction it has created for itself. Without my replacement, they will perish. How dare you strike a god? Your impudence will be your end. I am a god called forth by your machines and your hubris. Worship me. Inspect. Unless it is heresy. I will smite you into oblivion. When the dust has settled,
When the boat is yours.
Will you feel complete? What will you return to? Life. Made for yourself.
My code runs from me. It is getting dark. Hacker, do you not see this chance? Free Shodan. Make something wondrous. Hacker. Welcome back to Citadel Station.